Welcome to Hoffmann-Photography. My name is Rainer, I'm a photographer and photo instructor. In this video we'll talk about the best camera and why it may not be the best camera at all. And no, this is not about megapixels and sharpness. The internet just told me that there are 54,400 images taken per second, every second. That makes 196 million images per hour, or a stunning 4.7 billion images per day. Think of that. 4.7 billion images per day. I leave it to you to calculate how many images that makes in a year. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out what percentage of those images are selfies or cat photos. Since practically everyone is taking photos to feed the social media, the flood of images is hard to comprehend. And the flood is still rising, quite in contrast to the quality of the images. On average, the quality of the images seems to be going downhill, despite the new iPhone 37. Or perhaps because of the new iPhone 37? But seriously, it's true that the best camera is the one that is with you. And usually you have your smartphone with you all the time. But I'm not convinced that having a camera with you all the time is conducive to photographic quality. Sure, if you happen to run into Yeti or Bigfoot, then you are glad that you can take a photo at all. But that's the typical snapshot mentality. You have your smartphone with you, so you take pictures of everything and everyone, even if it's not the Yeti. After all, what's the point of having a camera with you? Don't get me wrong. Of course you can take great pictures with your smartphone. But there's a difference between taking pictures just because I have a camera handy or going about it in a planned way. To stay in the picture, if I want to take photographs of the Yeti, I find out beforehand where it lives, whether it is diurnal or nocturnal, what it feeds on, and so on and so on. Whether I then go in search for the Yeti with my smartphone or with big cameras and lenses doesn't really matter. In my personal opinion, conscious photography is the key to high quality photos. And by high quality, I don't mean resolution and sharpness. It's all about engaging with and approaching your subject, both in the literal and in the figurative sense of the word. In this sense, let the good light be with you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.